everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Sheree. I am just showing y'all my new junk journal, personal junk journal. I'm just about done with my other one, and I have this one's gotten pretty chunky. So I mean, I'm not sure if I'll do anything else to it, but I might journal in it a little bit, but I probably won't add anything else to it. So I decided to go with a soft cover this time and do a wraparound soft cover. And this was inspired by the Rebookery and Amnity Bloom, and I'll link the two videos below in a description box on how I made this cover. So it has 5 signatures. It was a lot of fun. I've never done anything like this before. As you can see, I did make a couple of mistakes. Like I put this piece in upside down, but it doesn't really bother me. And I think that might be the only piece that I put in upside down. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. So on the inside, there's some papers, and this is some of my favorite paper. I think it's my Mind's Eye. I love this paper. It's just so simple and dainty and pretty, and I just love it. So I have some paper on the inside and some fabric and some Tim Holtz paper, just some scraps that I had. And yeah, so this will be the journal that I'll be working in my next videos to come. So it's mostly it's just like my other journals, how I do them. I like to have them plain so that I can chunk them up as I work in them, so I don't put a lot of decorations or a lot of pockets or anything like that in them, because I like to do that when I work in my journal. So I've done just added some of my favorite papers. And I kind of went, I still have like some summer papers in here, but I put a little muted just for fall, because fall's right around the corner. So it's just kind of like a mix. But yeah, I'm excited about it. And I did, last summer I made a wraparound sheet, a vintage sheet journal that was a lot of fun to work in. So I'm really excited about using this one here as well. I put I wonder if I'm even, I put a sewing envelope in here, and some ledger paper, and this is typewriter paper. It's really, really thin paper. So I decided to use some of these papers because, you know, I can collage on it and add to it, and it won't add too much bulk. I love this paper here. This is basic gray paper that I recently got. Some antique, this is 1905s, so just a little bit of antique papers. Antique, what's the word I'm looking for? Ephemera, letters. So yeah, I love this paper here too. I can't remember what it is though. It might be crepe paper or maybe Cosmo Cricket. I'm not sure, but it's really pretty. So I am excited about this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. A little wrapping paper, vintage wrapping paper pocket here. Some more ledger paper. I obviously did a little bit of stitching. That typewriter paper, just a vintage work order. This is a basic gray paper. This is one of my favorite papers of all time. These two right here. I love these papers. They just make me so happy. This is pretty old. This is probably from like the late 90s, early 2000s, I would guess. I have a little bit of this old scrapbooking paper. This is Heidi Swap. This is probably one of my favorite papers too. this paper made me fall in love with Heidi Swap, was this design here years ago. I was like, oh my gosh, I love it, so pretty. So a little envelope, and like I said, if you watch my channel, you know I don't really do a lot of decorating in journals. I like to do that as I work in it, because they go from being, you know, small to really large, chunky, because I put so much stuff in them. Another ledger paper I just made a pocket out of, some map paper. I like to use this map paper. Obviously, if we travel somewhere, I can put photos if I take a photo in the car, because I do that a lot, or just journal about where we went, if we went and visited someone or whatever. So I do like to add those map papers in there. And some more vintage papers. This I think is a new paper that I got too, but I can't remember what it is, but it's really pretty. This is basic gray here that I love. This is one of my favorite papers too. And colors, yellow is my favorite color. And yeah, some vintage ledger. Let's see here, this is another one. So I just put quite a few of my favorite papers in here. This is another one of my favorites. Some more vintage ledger. This is another one of my favorites. This is Anna Griffin, I believe. And then this is just an envelope, and it's a Stampin' Up! Envelope from one of their paper collections. So yeah, scrapbooking papers, ledger papers, and miscellaneous other vintage papers. So it's nothing super fancy, but I just thought I would hop on and share and see what y'all thought. And then it just wraps around. This just wraps around here and tucks in. And then I'm just going to go ahead and measure it. Let me see. So this is about 9 by like 6, probably 6.5. And then I can't remember how big I did. Like almost a 2-inch spine, I guess. So yeah, it was a lot of fun to make. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and maybe it'll give you an idea. And like I said, the inspiration for this journal I will link below. I watched the Rebookery, and she shows how to do a trifold journal. And then Amnity Bloom has a video on how to make these little patchwork, which mine's all botchy, but that's okay. I like it like that. I think it adds lots of character, and it's fun, and you know, I'm still learning. So, but yeah, I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I will talk at you later.